Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Genevieve Wortman, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Today, you might have guessed, we are going to be talking about I'm brain dead. We're going to be talking about flying with a toddler. I did get a lot of interest on my video about flying with an infant, and now that Theo is a toddler, he's a year and a half, I figured I would film our updated processes and my packing system, basically how I pack, what I pack. I'm going to show you the airport, how it goes. I travel alone a lot. Meaning without my husband, not alone by myself, because I'm never alone. Literally never alone. Yes, it's 9 p.m. I finally am fully packed, like ready for bed, but I wanted to get a few things out before we head to the airport. I wrote a few notes down last time. My last video was very sporadic and just kind of like off the cuff. Still use the same method, but basically a little bit about me is that my husband's work has brought us to the New England area. Kiri, please. No. Yes, about us is we travel a lot because we are like displaced from our family. So I fly from New England, Boston Airport to San Francisco probably every 6 to 8 weeks by myself with Theo. We've gone from like infant to now. So I kind of know the ins and outs. I've flown with him like dozens of times at this point. Like I just know the whole process better than the people working there. They're like, oh, you need to check that stroller. I'm like, no, honey, you need to check yourself. Anyways, I feel like super like anxious and stressed, which I always do the night before flying. As long as I'm up by 4:30, we're good. But last time, I literally woke up like the time we were supposed to be leaving. Luckily, like everything was packed and we didn't hit any crazy traffic. But you never know, especially driving through a city like Boston, like on a weekday. Okay, yeah, so since my last video, Theo, I think my last video he was like 8 months old, so it's been like 10 months since then, which is crazy. He has a lot of opinions. He is eating a ton, which is very different traveling with an infant because I breastfed, so I really didn't have to worry about snacks, making sure he's not hungry. The biggest things when traveling with the kid is like trying to align their schedule as much as you can. Just like being in tune to their schedule and how it's going to be affected by your traveling. Leaving at 8:40 on the plane, I just have to know that Theo's just going to be up for a few hours. I'm going to have to like, you know, keep him entertained and then just try to get him to take a little nap after that. So what's the Theo updates? He's also walking. So that's like a whole thing. We are bringing his car seat. I did get him his own seat. I did do a car seat one other time, but he was a baby and he just kind of like was really fussy, so I had to pull him out. But now that he's older, it's just like he's way too big to be in like on my lap. Yeah, but like I was saying, I'm a little bit anxious and stressed. You always feel like you're gonna be like missing something. If you are missing anything, don't worry, because wherever you're going, you're probably gonna be able to just pick it up wherever you are. If something goes wrong, it's all fine. Like if you're alive, if your kid's alive, if you're healthy, you're breathing, don't stress too much. Always easier said than done. And if you follow my little system, you won't forget too much. And next time it'll be easier to pack. The nice thing about toddlers is we don't need as much stuff, I feel like, as with babies. But my packing system starts off with clothes. Like I have 5 different sections that I focus on. So the first one is clothes. obviously multiple outfits per day, few backups if you're gonna have a laundry, a washing machine. Mom obviously has a washer that I can just throw stuff in, so I don't have to bring too much stuff. Like, does he need a winter jacket? Does he need boots? Does he need sneakers? Does he need sandals? Does he need bathing suits? Does he need a swim diaper? I've already packed all of his clothing. Then diapers and wipes. I just put like a bunch of diapers, pretty much like 2 days worth of diapers in the diaper bag, just in case. You just never know what's gonna happen. Hopefully he doesn't like poop a ton like when he was a baby. Like on the airplane, they have these like, I don't know, like a little foldy thing, and it's like literally this big, and Theo's like this big. He gets kind of scared. It's kind of loud in there, so I really hate changing his diaper on there. So clothing. Okay, diapers, wipes. I probably have like 8 diapers in my bag. I like to get like, either you can buy like those half full wipes. Like they're like only like 50 wipes or something. And you probably have already like a diaper, like a wipe, wipes that are already like half or a fourth full. So I'll get like my pretty empty one just because it takes up less space in my diaper bag. And I will also throw in like a pack of wipes and a bunch of diapers, like 2 or 3 days worth of diapers into my son's checked bag. I check a bag and I check a bag on for him as well, just because I don't, out of all the things to stress about when you are traveling, the last thing you want to stress about is like having enough space. If you're gonna go visit family, like every person gives them a gift. A book, a stuffed animal, an outfit, shoes, like, so you're gonna be coming home with stuff. So diapers and wipes and clothes are pretty easy. And then we have number 3, snacks. This is a loaded question. Pouches. I really like Happy Tot because there's like no sugar added, very basic, and they put a lot of veggies in them. Whatever, that's a different video. Like the little, I bring like 4 of those squeezy pouches. I like the little Ritz crackers, or he does, the little Ritz crackers that are like this big, that are like peanut butter or cheddar cheese, and he'll just snack on those, like little baby puffs and stuff like that. What I do for milk is I'll just go to Starbucks or any restaurant, any cafe you know is going to be able to do hot milk, and I just do like a small thing of a small coffee cup of hot milk. I just put it in his bottle, and that's usually the last thing I do right before we get on the plane so that I can give it to him on the plane. I do give Theo Benadryl on the plane. That's just what I like to do. It's a almost 7-hour flight. It's a lot, and I think that we all medicate ourselves in different ways for flights. So, and he's also growing and teething. He has he just broke on one molar. Other one is like, you can like feel the little pokies coming through like a big molar, and then the other one's like engorged. I'm giving him Tylenol the last few days, and his mood has just been so much better. I would say if you haven't given your kid Benadryl, just test it out before. It can actually make some children a little bit more hyper than chill. If it's up to like 3 hours, I won't give him Benadryl. If it's over 3 hours, I give him Benadryl. It doesn't even really knock him out. It just kind of like makes him like more chill. Starbucks, I always get him the little egg bites, bacon, egg. Theo doesn't really like eggs, but he likes those. Obviously, like chicken nuggets and fries are easy. If you go to like Panda Express or something, like fried rice and noodles, chicken. But the thing is, with toddlers, like, you just do not want them to be hungry. So if you have a layover and it's only an hour, that happened to us once, or we were barely able to get him food. Like literally, it was like one of us ran and got food. If it was just me by myself, I wouldn't have felt comfortable. So if you're traveling by yourself and you have a really like tight layover, like an hour or less, I would say just like pack food, like pack a ton of snacks and stuff, because if there's a line everywhere, which sometimes you're flying at, you know, Sunday at noon when everyone's in the airport, you're not going to be able to get food super quickly. Those little shops with like the magazines and stuff don't really have the best snacks for kids. They have like pretzels and cookies and stuff, but you could kind of pack those things for yourself. Snacks, okay, toys. So now that Theo is a little bit older, I still do bring toys. Like I said, I'm bringing those coloring books, and I'm bringing cars, and I'm gonna bring the iPad. Those are his 3 toys. And then gear. So gear is kind of a loaded section as well. And this is where I kind of like to make a list on my phone. Start a list, like if you're planning to travel and things start to pop in your head, like just start writing them down on your phone. Baby carrier or medicine, sound machine, like don't forget that. Like just write it in your phone, and that way in the morning before you leave, like just read through it and make sure you have everything. I have it on my phone right now. Sound machine, if you really need one. I just like to go on my computer or my iPad when I'm gone. Just go on YouTube. They have a ton of different ones. But yeah, if you need a baby carrier, if you need a car seat, if you need a stroller, I will show you the cover that I put on my car seat now. Actually has like a little handle on the top, and it has wheels on the bottom, so when I'm by myself and Theo's in his stroller, I can just roll it with me, and it's so nice. Yeah, I really like this one because it like fully covers my car seat, and if they like for some reason I don't want to use it, they can throw it under, and it's fully like a durable canvas. I've had instances where my car seats and strollers have been broken, ripped, all kinds of stuff. As another tip is keep your ticket number, like the actual ticket number, which you will get once you get your ticket. I don't know if they even have them on the digital tickets. I always just like get a physical one and take a picture of it, just because if anything happens, like they make it so hard for you to get your money back for like stroller, all of this stuff. So always keep your ticket numbers and your like every single number of everything, just in case, like just until you get to your destination and everything is fine. Keep all of your receipts and your ticket numbers and your claim numbers and everything. What else do you need as far as gear? You need a bottle warmer, bottles, purgers, if you're still pumping, your breast pump, just anything you can think of. Everyone has different needs, so that's why gear is kind of a hard one. If your kid has like a special blanket, a stuffed animal. Those are my main 5 like things that I go through when I'm packing. Before I leave home, I also kind of have like my few things that I like to do that I would recommend. So like tidying up my house, like get the laundry like out of the way, clean out my fridge, clean out the diaper pail, get all the trash just like out and gone. It's the worst when you come home and it smells. Make sure all of the animal stuff is handled. And so the last thing that I want to go over while I'm sitting here with you before I wake up in the morning and it's just a frenzy is my important tips, which I've already mentioned a few of them. I mentioned getting to the airport early. If you are a punctual person, get there an hour and a half early. If you are a late person, then get there 2 hours early. Charge everything. If you guys see me looking back and forth, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So charge everything, especially if you're traveling by yourself, to bring a portable charger, because I've been in situations where I assume that there's going to be a USB or some kind of charging station on the plane, and there's not, and then I'm trying to call my husband and my phone dies and it's just a mess. So bring a portable charger, bring your cords, bring everything, put it in like a nice, like organize everything. Charge everything, charge the iPad and charge the phone, and bring a portable charger and bring a cord. Like just make sure you have all of those things. Oh, the other thing that I mentioned was make a list on your phone, so as things pop up like charger, charge the iPad, dog food, cat litter, like you just start writing it down. Some of the other things like that I wrote down that you might want to write on your list if anything pops up is milk, diapers, medicine, snacks, which way? I've already gone over all these things. Pack and play. Okay, yeah, so whatever you're gonna need, okay. Thing that I think is helpful, like I feel like you need like a bigger box of diapers or wipes or formula, and you don't want to like necessarily travel with it, or like water wings or goggles or whatever. Make an order for pickup at Walmart, Target, grocery store, or whatever, and like it'll be ready for you that day. Key tip. If you're watching this, this is a key tip. Check into your flight as early as you can, like the day before, when you're not stressed, when you're not packing. It's happened to me a few times where, especially when Theo was sitting on my lap, sometimes they would say, oh, you can't check in until you're in person, or maybe it was because I was marking off that I had like a specialty item, like a stroller or whatever. But sometimes, yeah, they'll just be like, oh, you can't check in right now, or you can't pick your seat right now, or like you guys are separated or whatever. So then if you know that in advance, you'll be like, okay, I can't show up an hour early. I have to be there like 2 hours early so that I can deal with whatever issue you might have to call in or whatever. So just like check in, digital ticket, ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go. I have both of our tickets. Even if your child is not sitting with, like in their own seat, they're sitting with you, they still should have their own ticket. And you will not get that, I believe, until you're at the airport. That is actually probably the reason why they wouldn't let me check in sometimes, is because if I have a child on my lap, they make you like come in, and I think they need to like see the kid or something. I don't know. But yeah, it can be weird sometimes. So like, FYI. And the last tip that I have for you is like literally visualize yourself from leaving your house to all the way to your final destination, like checked into your hotel or at your friend's house or whatever. Like literally, what are you going to be doing? Are you ordering an Uber? Are you renting a car? Do you have multiple kids? Are you by yourself? Are you calling someone? Are you texting someone? Do you need cash? Do you need a portable charger? Do you need snacks? So like literally walk through the day, like what are you gonna need? When are you gonna need it? And you can't anticipate any crazy things happening, so don't even stress yourself out about it. Like I said in the beginning, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, as long as everyone is healthy and alive. And that's all you can really do, is hope for that, and hope for no one to be screaming. Definitely also keep your medicine in your diaper bag. That's I don't know why I didn't put that as a tip. That's kind of just like an obvious thing to me, but some people might accidentally check it. But please just keep your Benadryl and Tylenol with you, because even if you say you don't need it, like God forbid you're on the plane with your 1.5-year-old for the first time and they're popping all 4 molars and they have a cold and they're scared and they're just like inconsolable, you might just want to like, you know, figure it out real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna wake up with my camera right next to me, and I'm gonna try to get as much on camera because I'm so bad at remembering to film. So I'm going to try to like get everything on camera. But yeah, see you at the airport. Alright guys, good morning. And it is 4:48. I'm gonna leave by 5:30. So I'm just oh my god. 2 times the caffeine pod. This is my go-to duo in the morning. Obviously the collagen is not working that well. The skin, hair, and nails, joints. So I'm gonna put that right in there. It literally tastes like nothing. I'm also not feeling like 100%, so I'm gonna Bon appetit. Zicam. It's clinically proven to be a homeopathic way to shorten your cold. They also have a spray, but I couldn't find that at the grocery store. get back on here when I get once I'm caffeinated. Alright, got my toothbrush, moisturizer. Gonna lay these baby hairs down. This is my baby hairs for the day. Car? You gonna say anything? He's looking at Dad.
Okay, bye-bye. You want me to carry that? Or are you carrying that? So I'm just carrying the camera. Okay.
Yeah, so this is what it feels like for stuff.
Yeah. Oh!
Passengers must be on board through the doorway marked A7.
Not too bad. Over there is the line. Not too bad. Line. All right, thank you.
Are you ready to go on? He's looking at the airplane. He's being a little bit sassy. The line at Starbucks was literally like half an hour long. Next time I guess we'll try mobile order. I saw some people picking up mobile orders. We're just waiting for the line to go down in the jetway. So we're gonna be last. I usually like to be early. We're in the back of the plane, so we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely gonna need help. This is the hardest part. Oh, you dropped your car? Vroom, 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 vroom. He's hungry. He wants to like run around. I wish we had more time and we didn't have to wait in line at Starbucks. So he could have got some energy out, but that's how it goes. So we're gonna go load up. We're gonna go get on the plane and see if they'll help us with his car seat, getting it in there. Don't be afraid to ask for help, especially if you're by yourself. So, all right, we'll check in when where's his car? Check in when we're settled on the plane. We're taking off. There's a lot of room on this plane, thank goodness. So we got our own aisle. And the person in front of Theo decided to move because he was kicking their seat already. He had his 8 bites. Now he's happy, he has his car, taking me into the planes, we're playing a movie, we're going bye-bye. Fast. Yeah. Alright guys, so we made it to my mom's house. I will say, Theo, it's hit or miss. Like I said, you just have to roll with it, and if it's a mess and it's bad, then it's a mess and it's bad, but we are all here, we're safe. No one spilled anything, no one shit on themselves, no one threw up. So that's a win. Our flight was also really empty, so that was also a win. We had a full row to ourselves, and now we're here ready to relax. And I hope that these tips and systems that I use helped you out. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any, I don't know, my brain is like gone. So yeah, but thanks if you made it this far. Please like, comment, subscribe if you find it helpful, and we'll see you next time.